Greetings and salutations. Welcome to this episode of the Tim of Borg Show. In this video, we're doing something different. Instead of playing Star Trek Online, which I've already done today, obviously, I am showing these Eaglemoss models that I have purchased over the past month or two or three or something, since I got back into Star Trek a lot. I was buying Star Trek ships on the Star Trek Online game. I actually put about $110 of my real money into Star Trek Online to buy Zen, to get some couple of ships, which I haven't done reviews about, which I said I would do reviews on, but I haven't yet. Anywho, and then I realised that you can get these Eaglemoss Starship models. They come with magazines, as you can see. These are the magazines that I have currently. I obviously didn't get a magazine with every one, because a few of the issues I've bought, or models I should say, are actually second-hand, or just were missing the magazine for some reason. I didn't get the magazine for the Enterprise D, or I've got the Krenim one. I don't have the Enterprise A, that's right, yeah. Just those two. I've got the magazines for the other ones, as they were brand new, basically. This was the hardest one for me to get, and my favourite one as well, I would say. It's definitely the best looking ship of all these ships. This is the Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnaught, or otherwise known as the Vengeance. Oh, sorry, the first name I said is basically just what we call it in Star Trek Online. But, you know, I have, like, literally, me and everybody else in that game has literally killed ourselves to try to get this ship in the game. It's, like, one of the hardest ships to get. Well, it's a lockbox ship. You can get it Lobby, so I suppose it's not the hardest ship to get, because the ones that are not in a Lobby store and just lockbox ships are even harder. Anyway. And I've also got this ship. I think I did a review about it in the past, but I don't know. If I haven't, I need to. So this is a lockbox ship in Star Trek Online as well. The Krenim Imperium temporal time ship. Temporal. Anyway, this is the Borg's renegade ship, we call it for Eaglemoss, but I would call it a liberated Borg ship. Obviously, this is from the Descent, Part 1, Part 2, TNG, with Hugh, who wasn't in it until the very end of bloody the second episode. Total waste of that opportunity to build his character. And then they just killed him in Picard, like, so unfair. God. Anyway, and here's the Enterprise A. Actually, sorry, it's not the Enterprise A. It's the last refit of them. It's the Enterprise movies. Alright, no bloody A, B, C, D, or F. Alright, and then here's the Galaxy class Starship. It's a Galaxy class. Yes, it is. Pretty good models. Now, look, they're not perfect, I have to admit. I will zoom in and show you where there are imperfections on all of these, particularly probably the Galaxy class. Let's take a closer look on this one. Micro lens. Can I get this? There you go. Can you see somewhere where the windows are not aligned perfectly? There's a very big gap between the saucer section and the drive section, which doesn't. Also, the deflector dish looks a bit stupid. If I can get that to focus on the camera, which I can't. Boop, boop. There you go. Focused for 1 second. Stupid. I am clicking zoom. Oh, this is shaking. Oops. There's a big gap between there. You see that big gap? That's not supposed to be there. That looks a bit shit. Yeah. It is a detailed model. But usually when they do like little indentations for some of the windows, and sometimes you can see that then they paint like lines on them. And sometimes you can see that that's a bit out of focus. Hang on.